Hello to everyone watching this video today. My name's Kieran, this is Home Cook Club, and today I'm going to be chatting all about the potato ricer and how you can make the perfect mashed potato, as well as a bunch of other things using this nifty kitchen gadget. I'm going to tell you what a ricer is, why you should pick one up at the store, how to use it, a whole bunch of different tips on how to make great mash, and some other things that you might not have even thought of that you could use it for. So let's kick this off. What is a ricer? Well, you can see my stainless steel version right here. It's got a basin where you can whack in your potatoes and your other ingredients. It's lever operated, which means that you put the food in, this plate presses down on your ingredients and extrudes the potato through these holes. So why use this gadget rather than the tried and tested classic potato masher? Well, there's three main reasons. You'll get smoother mash than you would have through virtually any other method. We're talking feather-light, creamy, rich mash, perfect on the side of your favourite dish. Number two, at a molecular level, it produces much better quality mash. When you really work away at potato, you break down some of the starch, and that makes it gloopy, it makes it unpleasant. Whereas this produces the mash and crushes the potato with the minimum amount of starch release. And finally, if you get a stainless steel one like mine, if you've got a dishwasher, you can stick it in. It's perfect for soaking, it's just really easy to clean. So unlike most kitchen gadgets, it's not a right hassle after you've done cooking. There are some cons, some downsides to using a ricer for mashed potato. If you want to make a lot of food, if you want to make mash for like 10 people, this is not it. Do not buy one of these for that because you will be there for hours. Get yourself a big masher and whack it in a great big pot, because this is all about slow and small quantities. So if you want mash in reasonably small quantities, then definitely this is the show. And if you do end up sticking with the potato masher, there's one other tip that I'd recommend for you, and that's to get one like this, with a horizontal handle rather than a vertical handle. This means you can put your full weight behind the mash, and that gives you much better results. So let's crack on, let's make some mash and use the potato ricer. So before you even start cooking, there's a few things you need to do to make great mash and make using the ricer worth it. First up, you need to choose the right potato. Choose one that's floury in order to produce the best quality mash. When you're chopping up the potato, think nice big pieces. You don't want it to have a large surface area from tiny little cubes that's going to oversaturate it with water. And also, don't cook it too long. The longer you have it in that water, the more it's going to absorb and the worse your mash is going to be. So think big pieces, shortest time possible. I normally do my mash for 20-25 minutes, and even that's pushing it. So once you've simmered, then it's time to start mashing and adding some other ingredients. So the number one tip really is to warm up your other ingredients before they go in that mash. You don't want cold butter, cold milk, bringing the temperature of your potato down. If you want to go the extra mile, then it's a great idea to add your butter first and leave the milk till the end, because by coating the starch molecules in fat, it stops them interacting with the water in the potatoes and will help avoid them becoming mushy and nasty. But if you just fancy a shortcut, then at least warm them up first, like I'm doing. So what I'm going to do now is add the potato to the ricer and break it down. Take it a few pieces at a time. Now is a great time to add some seasoning as well. It's a really weird feeling when you smush it down, it's very therapeutic. Mix it with your butter or your butter and milk, and then keep scooping that potato in and going over and over again. You might find that some potato gets compressed at the bottom of the ricer. Think of it like a garlic press. If you just scoop some of that out, fluff it up a bit, and then go again, you'll get more and more potato out. Mix it all together and you'll see that you've got a beautifully smooth and rich mashed potato. So there you go, that's why you should have a potato ricer and how to use it to the best effect. But let's not stop there. There's one final piece here. You don't just want a kitchen gadget you can use for one thing and one thing alone. No, there's so many other things that you can use a ricer for. For example, if you want ultra smooth guacamole, then get your avocado in there and squeeze it down. If you're making banana bread, then this is the perfect tool to take those ripe bananas and produce a smooth puree. You can make mash with so many different items. Think all your root vegetables will go perfect in there. Butternut squash, parsnip, carrot. The ricer is also a great contraption for squeezing water out of other foods. So if you're making a spinach and ricotta cannelloni and you want to get all that water out of the spinach, then it's the perfect little tool to do that. Same, for example, potato rosti, where you want to get as much of the water out for a crispy potato. And if you've got a young kid, then this is a great tool for making smooth baby food without any lumps. Thanks for watching this video. I'm going to add my favourite ricer into the comments below. Please subscribe to Home Cook Club and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.